I'm Miranda and welcome to Books 101. Today I'm discussing the first book in the I Am Number 4 series, I Am Number 4. I'm Number 4 and the series is by Pittacus. I know, what a weird name for an author. Most of you have probably seen the movie that came out to this with this dude a couple of years ago. Alex, pedophile. I keep trying not to say pedophile, but it just sounds like that. I loved the movie, but I also definitely loved the book series even more. All in all, there is going to be 6 books in this series. This is the first book, the second book is Power 6, the third book is Rise of 9, the fourth book, which just came out previously, is The Fall of 5. The basic storyline in this book is 10 years ago from the planet of Lorien, 9 children were sent to Earth with their Seapans. I'm just going to call them Seapans. These 9 children were known as the Great and were sent to Earth after a Mogadorian attack on their planet. Now, these 9, they look like us, they talk like us, they act like us. Of course, they're different. They come from another planet, they're aliens, and each of them have different powers and legacies. All of them are on the run from these Mogadorians, which threaten to kill them, and they can only be killed in order of their numbers. Mogs are also trying to kill them before they grow powerful. Once the Mogs kill them, they threaten to rule the world. So 4 is the next one in the line to be killed. And this book just follows 4's journey as, you know, he's trying to escape them because he's always on the run. It's a great alien invasion book, let me just say. It has a bit of fantasy, a bit of action, a bit of romance. If you love the movie, you probably love the book. It's quite close. It's a likeable story and it's developed really well. So that's the end for the non-spoiler section. Stick around if you want to be spoiled. If you don't want to be spoiled, click out. Book starts off wearing Kenya, and if you've read the Lorien Legacies, you'll know that 3 is called Hanu, and he is killed by this Mogadorian dude, and that kind of set the scene for the book. The book basically gets into it from chapter 1. They're given the background information that there were 9 left on Lorien, and after the Mogadorian attack, they were sent to Earth, and the Mogs can only kill them in order of the charm. So it begins, you know, 4's just chilling with a girl, and all of a sudden, he gets the scar on his leg, signaling that another one of the Great is dead. He thinks, oh shit, okay, I'm next. John has lived his whole life on the run. That's all he does with Henry. They just run from one place to the other. Doesn't that be just horrible to have to do that? Johnny's really upset that, you know, he has to keep moving. I don't mind John in this book. He's a very straightforward thinker, and he's not stupid. You know, he has a heart, and he's a really good character to have. Henry, I love him. I love how he's always just looking after John. Even though he's not John's real dad, he's like a dad. And I absolutely love that about him. They arrive at Paradise, Ohio. And they set up their house. And you know, John just wants to go to school and be like a normal kid. And at this school, first day, he meets Mark. Mark is such an idiot. Like, no offense, the little stunts that he pulls, is he like 10 years old? The manure in the locker. You're serious. And the fact that he bullies Sam, John, I find that really immature of the guy. He also meets Sarah and Sam. My thoughts on Sam, even though he's a little nerdy one, I absolutely adore him. And Sarah, she can be a bit annoying at times. And she always punches him and say, a handsome when they get together, but she's alright. And here he develops his first legacy, which is the lumen, the light in the middle of his palms. No offense, I don't really think John has the best powers. If you've read Power 6 or something like that, I prefer Marina's powers over John's, but what I find really funny in this book is the suspenseful moment when they don't know who's at the door, and it's actually BK. Pittacus, I love that little duck. I just want one. I want to, what's it? Chirimera? Another word, it's weird. I really want one. Then we find out that it was actually 2 ships that left Lorien the night of the Mog attack. There wasn't actually one. And someone or something was on this other ship, which we all know in Power 6 what it was. What I really love about Pittacus Law is the way that he put Loric history into our own history. So apparently the Loric were here for Zonks, and they helped us create the pyramids. The human has babies with a Loric. They're really smart babies like Leonardo da Vinci and all that stuff, which I think is really cool. Sam starts to suspect that something is wrong with John. Sam's dad was abducted by aliens. So Sam collects these alien magazines. John sees an article about the Mogs in there, and then Henry gets all caught up on this article and he wants to go to the place where they originally ran. And when he called the person like hung up and wouldn't answer any questions, and I'm thinking, Henry, you stupid. You know this is going to end badly. Kim and Sam drive to Athens and they free Henry, and here Sam finds out about, you know, that they're actually Lorik. I love the close calls in this book because every single time there's a battle, they always get away with it. My favorite scenes in this book was probably the Halloween bit. John and Sarah go in that carriage ride with Sam and the other girl. I think it's really stupid what I said before about Mark, how he's in the forest. John, though, you know, beats them all up. It's like, Mark, you gotta be careful who you're messing with. And I also like Mark's party, how he saves Sarah. Then this leads to the whole uproar because someone filmed him jumping out of the window with Sarah, and then that leaked on like YouTube. It's all too much for John because now he might have to leave, and I love it when he just, you know, smashes through the principal's window. The last kind of couple of scenes is very weird in this book, I have to say. When he goes back to school to go see if Sarah is there, there is no one there. And I'm thinking, you were there like 5 minutes ago and there was like everyone. Where the hell did everyone go? Guy starts getting dark and he's at the school and the mobs are attacking. And he meets Sarah, and then there they meet Six. Oh my god, I loved her in this book. In the next book she started to get on my nerves a bit, but I still loved her in this book. Big fight, and it's so sad when Henry dies. I was crying. I thought, oh my god. And he said that we didn't come to paradise by chance, and we still don't have any idea what that means till like later on in the other book. The thing is, no matter how beat up John can get, he still keeps moving. He's exactly like Zeke in the Immortal Rules. No matter how many times you can punch him down, no matter how much he's bleeding, he keeps moving. They cremate Henry, and his ashes are in the coffee cup. Well, at least buy him something nice, you know, for his ashes. Mark finally grows up at the end of this book, thank God. And it ends with Six, Sam, and John, you know, going to the next town to find the rest of this girl. That's it for my I Am Number 4 book talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out more book talks. Just head to my channel. I'm Miranda. See ya.